Welcome back. Now it's time to paint the rest of the parts. And for that reason had to go to a local shop and get some primer for plastic. And because I needed some space, I went to our company's workshop. And on the previous evening I was cleaning some bars up for the paint. And because my front bumper was damaged, I ordered a new one. And also a rear bumper. You will see the reason in the next episode. Here I'm using the plastic primer. It kinda looks like a clear coat. Now the primer it's kinda dry but still sticky, so it's good time to put the paint on it, so it will stick much better compared to when it dries out. I should then sand it, but right now I can just spray it over with paint and it will be really strong. So that's what I'm going to do next. For the bumpers, side pipes and flares I used Raptor bed liner because I wanted them to look like plastic and be really durable. I have everything painted. Oh, it looks like a battlefield. So messy. I adjusted the spray gun so I add this minimal texture. I don't really like it when it's too rough. And now it's time to install the Fender flares. These type of flares are connected with the glue, so I had to do it in 2 steps. First I glued it on from the inner side. And then I started with the outer side. First I had to apply some masking tape. To make the finish much smoother, spray some soap water over it and then just tap it with your finger. My gloves had some texture on it, so it made it look like Raptor liner. My sprinter came with some side pipes, so I restored them. Some of the fasteners were broken, so I had to make some new ones. I think they actually look quite nice, or what do you think? Before I start assembling this door, I want to show one thing. Usually the sprinters are quite noisy vans because they don't have much sound deadening inside the doors or anywhere else, just the minimal, just to keep the cost down. But anyways, on this door I already installed some noise deadening mats, so you can see it's not like a drum anymore. And same on the plastics. So when you slam it, it sounds solid. So I want to do the same thing now on the other one. Now it's good time to compare. This is like a drum, but that's how they come from factory. I guess it's just to save some cost. But yeah, there's a big surface where you can install a sound deadening mat, so it doesn't drum like this. The side steps used to have some sound deadening mats, so I'm going to put new ones. Usually sprinters have a plastic insert in those places where the screws go. I was thinking about doing it with rivet nuts. I did it already on the other side, so it worked out for me. They keep it in place much tighter. First I drill some marks in reverse, so it doesn't chew up the plastic. Just in case, I'm going to spray some cavity wax on those areas. Not taking any risks. Then on top of these, come these cups. I notice they are actually directional, so if you take one on the other side, they don't fit. So first you connect the hook there, then you turn that clip, closes, and after that put this into the groove and then it snaps in. And after that you have to line those hooks into these holes all around door, and of course take the window lever off if you have manual windows. I put some silicone grease inside this groove. Now it goes really smoothly up and down, like no resistance. Pull it down. It has this kind of lock on the lever. When you push it in, it's locked, and out it's unlocked, and you can pull it off if you need to. Next goes this panel. So from up and turn it down like this, and then those first here, and you squeeze it in. Now it's locked. Yeah, this little gap there. Now the door is back together and it should be less rattly. Oh, like I told you, totally different, not the drum. That's how they should have been. In previous episodes I pointed out that I had some damage on the slide door and I want to modify it so it can clear the fender flares. So I left them to Uno so he does his magic on those. First he's going to fix the inner side of the window frame. Unfortunately, he had some problems with the camera, so it shut down when he was welding it. Here he filled the welding seams up with lead. That's the technique that they used to do on the old cars when we didn't have body filler, and it's more rust resistant. And this is how the slide door was modified. First need to cut those spot welds, and then cut this piece off and trim it so we can move it on the side. And this is the new location where you have to mount it. And make this size piece in between those, and then just weld everything up. And now you're able to mount the dual wheels linkage. And this will give you about 2 centimeters more clearance. And finally it's time to put the glasses back so they are complete. And now the doors are back in garage and I can finally put them back on the van. But yeah, that's all that I have for you this time, so thanks for watching. In the next episode I will start assembling it, and if you have any questions, comment down below or hit me up in Instagram.